Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Charlie Fibrosis. So we're going to be starting to race here in a little bit. This is the Drunken Cow Beef Jerky sponsored series for BSR or Bomb Squad Racing. I was invited to come out here tonight. We ran a race at Phoenix earlier this week in the Throwback Racing League. I just decided, go ahead, let's run Phoenix, this version of Phoenix. It's different in terms of the track feel and everything like that, but it's the similar racetrack. It's not like we're going from Darlington to Bristol, so there's some form of common area here, even though that feels like way different. So the tough thing is that the truck actually does not feel good. It's difficult to get around the course for the most part, and it's not fast. I've thrown about everything I can think of and just little changes here and there. Tire pressures, track bar, wedge, ride height, camber, caster, toe. Nothing is going to work that's going to bring this truck into victory lane. I just see this more as a chance, more than anything else, to go forward and just practice, get some laps in. Let's finish on the lead lap. And just have some fun with it, you know. This is my trial period, pretty much. So, you know, we'll have a good truck when we go to Daytona next year for the start of the season. We're gonna have a great year. We're gonna do well at Daytona. I don't think we're gonna be championship contenders, but we're gonna do well enough at least. So, well, we could probably get into the championship. It wouldn't be that difficult, but it's gonna be based on consistency in order to stay there. You know, we win at Daytona, we got ourselves in, but we need to keep up that performance week in, week out forward to win ourselves a championship. And with my knowledge of the trucks, it's very limited. I'm not, you know, Alan Kowicki or Robert Yates or Larry McReynolds on when it comes to adjusting the car. I just go fast and turn left and try to think smart in terms of racing, so not screwing people over and things like that. So we're just going to run the AcDelco truck tonight, just get some laps in, get some practice in, get some qualifying in. We'll move out of the way of drivers that are faster than us, which will probably be most of the field, and we'll just go from there. So, hey, Pockets, how are you doing tonight? Good. This is not a race-winning truck, but I figure practice is practice. Got the live stream up, and just gonna have some fun tonight. Simple as that. I'm a realistic person. There are tracks I can win at, and there are tracks that I know that I'm just going to ride around in. This is one of those tracks that I just ride around in. Finish on the lead lap. That's a win. Finish with minimal damage. That's a win. Green Bean, I think, is gone. I think he's been checked out most of today. I haven't talked to him once. I don't know. Maybe working on his YouTube stuff. I don't know. I know he did a channel update like last night, I think it was, but I don't know. I just don't know what he's been up to. Alright, qualifying time. So, let me just take a peek here. Oh, we do have Twitch up. Nice. So, let's go ahead and get qualifying right in. I mean, I think we've got like 20 trucks in this event, maybe. We're about 14th on the charts. Well, this is just a ride-out race. We're just going to ride around and we're going to do what we can. Simple as that. Yeah. There's a certain sense that I have a feeling that some people are going to wreck or they're going to have an issue. Something's going to break on their truck and we'll be able to capitalize on it. It's positions gained either way, so... I think the tough thing is we're going to have to just... This truck is neither loose nor tight. It's just bad. It doesn't feel good anyway. It feels like it should be looser in the turns, but we don't want it too loose because it's just going to slip. And I don't know, like, despite the fact that I didn't really even have a good setup for a Monday's race, like, I could stick it deeper into the bottom and I was okay. So I can feel the front just like digging in and scraping across the ground. So maybe the ride height needs to be adjusted some, because I think it's actually bottoming out a little bit and it's killing some speed. It's keeping it more glued to the racetrack, which is good. But when it's scraping, it does not want to corner well. And when it corners, it's not right. I mean, I guess the bad thing is we're like more than a second slow. We're like dead on 1.1 seconds slower than everyone else is. So, close to that. But we're going to qualify 10th by it appears. Let's go ahead and get out of my truck. I think I'm going to go ahead and adjust the ride height a little bit, because we need to have that balanced a little bit better. So let's crank up the ride height some. I'm willing to throw 5 inches at it in the left front and 550 on the right front. So just going to be the way it is, I suppose. Qualified 10th. And now the ride height just, it feels unbearable. Like it's now pushing tight, and it's like I need that ride height lowered back down. Well, let's see here. I took 2 clicks down on it, and I gave 2 clicks back. What if I just take a whole click out and leave it right in the middle? There's nothing against that, so we'll go ahead and make a pit stop and go back into the garage, and we'll take a look. Because its balance is just not great. But we're going to give as much room as we can during the race, so. Yeah, it's just pushing tight. And binged it into the wall. Alright. Back into the garage. I feel like it's not enough. I really, really feel like it's not enough. I can't mess with the front bias too much more. I mean, I can go ahead and try and do it at 52. I don't know if that's going to make things... Let's see here. That's going to loosen the truck up, which will actually be good. If that means we can stick it a little bit deeper into the corner and better, then the better it'll be for us. But we don't have a lot of time left. We've only got 2.5 minutes left. That's probably going to put a lot of weight on the front springs, which is going to cause it to just feel worse, but I can feel it slipping a little bit more, but it's like, it's also pushing tight, so like tight on the tight of the corner exit. As long as I can stick it to the inside, like, we've got a little bit of a better shot, but the interesting thing is third and fourth gear are exactly the same. So the good of it is that, you know, we lose third gear, we can just switch to fourth gear, or vice versa. Third gear blows, we'll just switch to fourth, and we don't lose anything out of it. The problem is both if they blow out, then we've only got second, and we've got nothing left. I mean, I raced Monday with a blown third gear and managed to get out of a 4th place finish, I think. 4th or 5th place finish. This feels better. It's just, I just don't feel confident in any way with anything that I've done. Like, I don't know if it's going to last the entire race. So, my philosophy is just like in cases like this, give the guy to the outside a little bit more room. And if you can, race him back into the corner. Put on a show for the fans. In that case, I didn't even touch him and he spun. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting race. Not going to be the best, but it's just experience, which is what matters. If we end up finding ourselves in the hunt for a championship, like, we're going to get as much help next season to try and win it. But if we don't, that's okay. It's just, I'm getting slightly better cornering. It's just not great. Like, it really should be sticking to that inside line, because it's now smack on the outside wall at every turn. That time it just felt like a tire went down, because it just like went, like, just smashed back into the track. We can do a little bit better on the upper line, but it's like, we're going to hit that wall. So, I went ahead and dialed back a few of the broadcast settings because we were having some issues. So, hopefully that'll help. Things won't be as bad. I will have to adjust it later on, but that's okay. Good luck, fellas. And the green flag is out. Well, I just slowed the entire back end pack up, but I'll let pockets get by me and let's see what we can do. Just binged it into the wall. Push tight. It's okay. Oh, I just got tight. Foot slipped. Nah, it's tight off exit. There's not much I can do, really. I just giving it more brake into the corner. I can't really mess with grill tape and such, so. This race is probably going to go a few laps down, but we may get him back as the lucky dog, so. It's just going to be a night of many, many changes. Oh. Oh. Alright, so that's going to be the first and only restart, so. Alright, here we go again. Took many, many swings back into the truck, so I don't know if it's going to make it feel better or worse, but. Jeez, this is going to be such a tough race. We're Gonna have to fix things on the pit stop. We'll probably take a longer pit stop in order to... We'll probably take a longer pit stop in order to get things working better. Alright, here we go. Green flag once again. Yeah, trucks are... I don't know. I mean, that feels a little better. It still feels like crap, but it's tight at... It feels good in the entry. It's tight off exit. That's the frustrating part. And there's not much I can really do to really change many more things about it, because there's limits. I can't mess with the spoiler. I can't... I just don't know what exactly to work on. Ah, that was a dumb move. I'll let him by. They got a faster truck and they got a better run than I do, so. The only skirt it's wearing is the one on the sides. So we're slow. We're just slow. But we're not dead. We're not like sunk. We're slower than this pack in front of us, but like we're kind of consistent with them. So it's a bad and a good situation. I think we got the leader coming up. Like, no, contention car. He's gonna be fighting for position. Tough day, tough race at Phoenix. It's as simple as it's ever gonna get. It's Phoenix! Rarely ever race here and just do not get it. Don't know why I'm terrible here, I just am. At this rate, I really don't think anyone else is going to be, like, we're not going to gain positions. I don't think engines are going to expire like they did on Monday. Let Steve Franco get by. And, oh, I don't know what. That was interesting. You let me get right by. I mean, if he wants to get around me, that's fine. I'm not going to fight. I'm not really going to fight him too hard on it. Tire wear and temperature are like really good, which is surprising to me. Do I want to take more wedge out? I'm already so low. And I can't. I don't know if we'll blow or not, but I'm just testing things out. That's as simple as it gets. We don't have anything to show. So. And I think that's the leader right behind us. Yep. You're welcome. this rate, we're probably not going to get a single yellow. I don't see the chance of us getting a yellow, honestly, because, like, unless it's something that happens to me, it's just, that's going to be it. Well, that's interesting. That was almost 30 laps of pure green flag racing. That is really good. Yeah. Yes, I am. Nope. Black flag for the 16, but that's it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop out of the race. I've got nothing, and I'm just not having a good time, honestly. I'm just another night. Another night I'll be in a little bit of a better mood, but not tonight. So